Have you got a hat that's covered in sweat stains? In this video, we'll show you how to clean hats properly without ruining their shape, colour or structure. You'll also learn the common cleaning mistakes that can cause fading, shrinking and long-term damage. My name's Laura and I'm from Expert Home Tips, the first place you should turn to if you want to learn about DIY, home management and more. Before we dive into today's tutorial, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on the latest life hacks. We also have a free email newsletter packed with the newest cleaning tips. There's a link to sign up in the description box below. Let's get started. First, get to know your hat. Before you even think about washing your caps, it helps to identify what kind of hat you're dealing with. Different materials and constructions react differently to water, detergent and heat. These are the most common types. Baseball caps. These are usually made from cotton, polyester or performance fabrics. These are the everyday curved brim caps most people own. Snapbacks. Recognisable by their flat brim and adjustable snap closure. They often have a more rigid, structured front panel. Trucker hats. Feature foam or fabric fronts with breathable mesh backs. Dad hats. Softer, unstructured caps with a relaxed fit and a curved brim. Vintage hats. Older hats may contain cardboard brims or delicate materials that can easily warp or shrink. If you're lucky, there might be a label in your hat with the fabric composition and washing instructions. Keep in mind that hats made from leather, satin, silk, wool or felt may require specialist cleaning methods and professional dry cleaning. How to tell if your hat is structured or unstructured? This matters more than most people realise. A structured hat keeps its shape even when you're not wearing it. The front panel feels firm or stiff. An unstructured hat feels soft and flexible and collapses when set down. Structured hats are more likely to lose their shape if soaked or machine washed improperly. Watch out for cardboard brims. Vintage hats may contain cardboard inside the brim instead of plastic. A quick way to check: gently tap or flex the brim. Plastic brims feel springy and flexible. Cardboard brims feel stiff and can crease more easily. If you suspect cardboard, avoid soaking the hat completely. That's why treating every hat the same is one of the biggest mistakes people make. The safest cleaning method depends on the hat's material, age and internal structure. Now that you know what kind of hat you're dealing with, the next step is to get cleaning. To get started, you'll need the following. Don't worry, there are no fancy products here. You should have most of this at home. A sink or bowl, lukewarm water, mild detergent or a gentle dish soap, a soft toothbrush or a clean cloth, a towel, something to help hold shape while drying, like a bowl, white vinegar. Avoid bleach, strong chemicals or anything abrasive. These can fade colours, weaken stitching and shorten the life of your hat. How to clean a hat. Let's get started with the best cleaning hacks for your hats. Begin by pre-treating sweat stains. If you've got a filthy hat, you'll want to pre-treat the stains. Pre-treating the sweat stains helps break down oils and sweat buildup before the full clean. If your hat has visible white salt marks from sweat, lightly spray the stained areas with a mixture of white vinegar and water. White vinegar helps dissolve the salt residue left behind by sweat. Spray the hat lightly, paying extra attention to areas with visible buildup or staining. Next, mix a small amount of detergent with water, then gently scrub the sweatband with a soft toothbrush. We always start by testing a small hidden area of the hat, so the inside is a good place to start. This checks whether the colour will bleed or the fabric will react badly to water or detergent. If you see yellowing or dark stains, spend a little extra time here, but always be gentle. Sweat contains salts and natural oils, and over time this buildup can start affecting the dyes in the fabric. That's why some hats develop fading or bleaching around the sweatband. Now that the hat is pre-treated, leave it to sit for around 5 minutes before washing. You'll notice it looks much better already. Next, hand wash the hat. We've seen people using washing machines and even dishwashers to clean hats. While you can use these methods, both can damage the fit and shape, so hand washing is much safer. Fill a bowl or sink with lukewarm water and add around 1 tablespoon of laundry detergent or a small amount of washing up liquid. For soft, unstructured hats, the whole hat can be fully submerged. Gently move it around in the water to loosen dirt. Leave the hat to soak for around 15 to 30 minutes so the detergent has time to break down dirt and sweat. You might notice the water becoming dirty. Top tip: if the hat keeps floating to the surface, place a small glass container or bowl on top to help keep it submerged. For structured hats, such as snapbacks or fitted caps, full soaking should be avoided. Instead, use a cloth dipped in soapy water and clean section by section. Use a soft toothbrush on dirtier areas such as the brim edge, sweatband and front logo. Light circular motions are enough. You can go back over stained areas again with the toothbrush to help remove any remaining surface dirt. Never twist, wring or aggressively scrub the hat or you could damage the shape. Rinse properly. Once clean, rinse the hats with lukewarm water until all the soap is gone. Leftover detergent can leave residue, stiffness or even streaky marks once it dries, so make sure it's fully rinsed. You'll know all the soap is gone once the water runs clear. For hats that can't be submerged, use a clean cloth dampened with water to blot the fabric. If the sweat stains were severe, there may be some permanent fading or discoloration, but the hat should already look much cleaner. Drying is where most hats get ruined. Never put a hat in the tumble dryer, heat will destroy the shape quickly. Instead, press gently with a towel to remove excess water. Reshape it while damp. Place the hat over a bowl or rolled towel to maintain structure. Let it air dry naturally in a shaded, well-ventilated area. It should dry in around 6 to 12 hours. Direct sunlight should be avoided for long periods as it can fade colours over time. While the hat is drying, this is a great time to check out something fun we do every month. We run exclusive competitions on our website with some fantastic prizes. It only takes a second to enter and you might be one of our lucky winners. We'll leave a link below. Common mistakes that ruin hats. If you want your hats to last, avoid these mistakes at all costs. Putting them in the washing machine. Even on gentle cycles, hats can lose structure quickly. Hand wash them to protect the shape and stitching. Cleaning them with hot water. This can weaken adhesives and shrink the fabric. Harsh scrubbing. Too much pressure can fade colours and wear out the material. Tumble drying. The heat will destroy the structure and the shape. This is one of the fastest ways to permanently ruin a hat. How often should you clean a hat? You don't need to clean your hats too often. Once every 1 to 2 months is enough. If you wear a hat daily or sweat heavily, you might want to lightly clean the sweatband more often without fully washing the hat. Regular cleaning can help prevent permanent sweat staining, fading and bleaching from developing over time. Keep in mind that overwashing can wear out the fabric faster than normal use. How to remove tough sweat stains. If your hat has stubborn sweat stains, there's a simple home method that works surprisingly well. Make a paste using baking soda and a small amount of water. Apply it to the stained area and leave it for 15 to 20 minutes. Then gently scrub with a soft toothbrush and rinse thoroughly. This helps lift deeper stains without damaging the fabric or colour. Finishing touch. Once the hat is completely clean and dry, use a lint roller inside and out to remove any lint, dust or loose fibres. This small step helps the hat look cleaner overall. So there you have it. Cleaning hats is simple once you know the right method. Now that you understand how your hat is built and avoid the common mistakes, you can keep them looking fresh for years. If you followed along, drop us a comment and let us know how it went. We'd also love to hear any of your own hat cleaning tips. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more expert tips. And for more guides and everyday cleaning advice, head over to experthometips.com. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time for more expert home tips.